Hello, I've got a rant today. I read a while back that Radio 1 is losing listeners, and it doesn't fucking surprise me because they are all tossers on there. I'm sure I've mentioned Radio 1 in a rant before. How do people listen to it? It's absolutely awful. All they do is talk shit and play games and don't actually play any music, and when they do, it's like one song every fucking half an hour. What sort of radio station is it? It's like you turn it on and it's full of retards playing games all the time and weird fucking phone-in challenges. I don't understand why anyone would want to listen to Radio 1. And it doesn't surprise me that they're losing listeners. It's just shit. I know why they are, and that's because Nick Grimshaw is a fucking idiot and I can't stand it. He's a flat-out wanker, he's full of himself, talks constant shit, and he is so boring. That is why Radio 1's losing listeners. He needs the sack. He'd be better suited presenting a fucking child's programme, because that is what it is. It's crap, it's bullshit, it's boring. And he is the worst on there. Can't stand him. Sorry Nick if you're watching, but you're an arsehole. I know I've moaned about Facebook before on my videos, and people probably wonder why I've still got it, and I'm just one of those people that can't bring myself to delete Facebook. There's so many things on there that annoy me. The one at the moment is being invited to play games with people, like game invitations and game requests from friends. Fuck off! I don't want to play a game with you. 9 times out of 10, a request from somebody that I haven't fucking seen for years, or I used to go to high school with them and I don't even speak to them. Why the fuck would you invite me to play a game? I don't want to play any of that shit. I don't want to play Candy Crush. I don't want to play fucking word association. I don't want to play, what's the little one with the red things that you shoot? I don't fucking know, but they're all shit, and I don't want to play a Facebook game. I've got more things to do with my time than sit on Facebook and play games. That is, even if I wanted to play a game, that would be the last place I would look for a game, because they're all shit. Bejeweled, that's it. Every day I get a Bejeweled request. I don't want to play it, it's shit. Leave me alone, don't send me any invitations, it's fucking annoying. Now the next thing I'll probably be hated for saying, and don't get me wrong, I really like them, and it's Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. What happened to like the two real cute little girls that grew up to be stunning, and now they just look fucking homeless and like they're on heroin? Don't get me wrong, I really like their style, but there's nothing to them. And this isn't a rant about their weight, because I know people have problems with their weight and stuff. They just look haggard and old and fucking ill. Recently they just look terrible, and it's quite concerning of how ill they look. Me and Paul, which is my boyfriend if you didn't know, always go out to eat. We're like massive foodies, and I'm not going to lie, we've been spoiled. We've been to some real nice restaurants, we've been to Michelin star places, and that sounds like a snob, I know, but we occasionally in the week we just want to finish work and go out for a bit of pub grub like normal people, go and have a steak and chips or fish and chips or whatever. This is what happened anyway. Firstly, we went to a pub down the road from us where we live, and I ordered fish and chips. It took an hour to come out. This is just like a chain restaurant, like a Harvester sort of place. It took an hour to come out. Now that's fucking appalling, because all they do is heat it in the microwave or shove the fish in the fryer or fucking warm it up. I don't know, I dread to think what they do to it. But how did that take an hour? It wasn't even busy. Paul's came out half an hour before mine, so he'd eaten his and already finished, which I don't like anyway. I like, if that was the other way round, I wouldn't want to eat mine while he was sat there not eating. So out fucking swam my fish raw on the plate. I cut into it and it was disgusting. It was so raw inside. It looked like they just shoved it in the fryer for 2 seconds and got it out again. It was horrible. So I sent that back. I don't like complaining about food, but I'm not going to sit there and eat a fucking fish that's still swimming. About half an hour later, the second fish came out, still raw. Now, it's not rocket science to cook fish. It takes minutes. How the fuck do you get that wrong? It's absolutely appalling. So I sent it back, didn't pay for it. Paul didn't pay for his. We left. So forgot all about it. About a week later, we went to another pub, which we'd been to before, and the meal was quite nice, so that's why we went again, just because we wanted something quick and easy after work, so we didn't have to dick about at home cooking it. So I ordered a rump steak and Paul had a sirloin. His came out fine. It looked like it had been run over, but what can you expect from a pub? It was alright. Mine came out. It was blue in the middle and cold. It was fucking ice cold. It's like they just got it out the freezer. I'd asked for it to be medium because last time I went, I asked for medium rare and it was a little bit too bloody for me. So I asked it for medium, it was blue, it was cold. Who the fuck are these people calling themselves chefs? Another fucking easy thing to cook is steak. It takes minutes. Where's your thermometer? Surely every chef in every pub has got a thermometer in the kitchen. If you put one in the middle of that steak, it would be below 0. It was minging. So that went back. Another one came out, exactly the same. So I was instantly put off. So I made the waitress take them both back. And as well as that, we'd had garlic bread on the side. Now, this had never seen a clove of garlic in its life. It was a bit of ciabatta, which was piss thin, covered in what could only have been some sort of salad fucking cream. It was weird. It was like a cream spread on top and then mixed herbs sprinkled on the top of it. What the fuck? And it wasn't cheap. It was 11 quid for our steak and garlic bread was like 3 quid, and then we had some drinks. So we sent it all back, didn't pay for it. And I'm just appalled by pub food. It's rank. And you can call me a snob, but even if you haven't been to posh restaurants and stuff and experienced top quality food, that is just out of order. It's shit, and I don't think anybody should be fucking serving food like that. It's disgusting. And these people that call themselves chefs want a rocket up their arse because they're shit. We watched a programme the other night called How to Get a Council House. I think it's a series, I'm not sure. It's just something we flicked on and it was on, and it was a load of old shit basically. This couple, they were quite young, they got a kid. They were threatened with eviction basically because their house was an absolute shithole. And this bloke went round and told them, and he was really nice about it. If it was me, I would have fucking kicked off. But to be fair to him, he kept cool, and they were just knobheads who he was dealing with. But surely, if you were threatened with eviction, you would make sure your house was pristine and clean. If that was the reason you were being evicted, because your house is a shithole, you'd tidy it. But the girl was stood there clutching her fucking toddler saying, I'm not fucking cleaning it, it's fine. It was disgusting. There was mould everywhere, there was cat shit, it was fucking grime for miles. It was horrible. And she's just standing there refusing to clean it, making sure that her and her family were getting fucking evicted. Like, what is wrong with you? Put some rubber gloves on and clean it, you filthy bitch. Seriously, I don't know what goes on in people's heads. If I was threatened with eviction, I'd do everything in my power to make sure that house was top notch. People like that fucking annoy me because they always think something is owed to them, and I hate them. They're just scum of the earth. I'm sorry if that sounds snobby, but I don't give a shit. If you haven't got the time to clean your house, and you don't make the time to clean your house, and it's full of shit, then you deserve to die because it's just minging. Clean your fucking house, you lazy couple of bastards. It's not difficult. I'm sorry for all the Kylie Jenner fans out there, but her face offends me. I don't know what she's done to herself. It annoys me how much press she gets because Kendall is stunning. She's so naturally beautiful, and Kylie's had, what is she, fucking 16, 17, 18? I don't know how old she is. I don't follow the Kardashians, but she's had all this plastic surgery done already, and she looks awful. Like, her face is plastic. That girl is ruining herself day by day. You look like a tosser. I'm sorry. Every bit more she has done, she looks more and more like fucking Pete Burns. Sort yourself out, girl. You're 16. When I was 16, I didn't even wear makeup. Have a life. Have a life outside your fucking reality shithole of a cunting life. Oh my god, I'm such a bitch. Get a fucking life. Seriously. Pull your head out of your ass. Stop worrying about what you look like. She's a pretty girl, but she's just ruining herself. I'm sorry. She looks like a tosser. I'm not against plastic surgery when it's needed, but she didn't need it. Like, there's nothing wrong with her face. I can understand if you're seriously disfigured. And I feel like to people that are, it's offensive. People that are seriously disfigured would die to have that opportunity, and she just fucking, it annoys me because she's fixing what isn't broke and it doesn't need to be done, and she's just turning herself to a fucking waxwork, and it looks horrible. Now occasionally I go to work with my mum and she does a bit of cleaning. She's a gardener, but occasionally she cleans for people. So I went and did some holiday cottages with her the other day just for a bit of extra money, and oh my god, why do people use flat sheets on their beds? What the fuck? I hate them. Why would you use a flat sheet when a fitted sheet is invented? I don't know if it's just me being retarded, but they take so much work to properly fold under the bed and make them look nice. Why can't you just use a fitted sheet? You pull it around the corners, hey presto, it's done. No, you have to use a fucking flat sheet, which takes half an hour to bloody fold, and it still looks shit once it's on. I don't get it. We ventured to London the other day, and it was really nice. We went to see my brother and his girlfriend, and we just dicked about, basically. It was just a nice few days away. But what I noticed when I was there, I always notice something when I'm in London because it's completely different ends of the spectrum because we're like country folk. It's women tittering around in fucking heels. And I don't mean like little kitten heels. I mean 4 or 5 inch heels. How the fuck do you walk around London all day in heels? Maybe it's comfortable, but oh my god. I understand people have to wear heels for office jobs and stuff, but take some fucking trainers and walk around in them. You don't have to dick about in heels and make yourself look like a knobhead because the majority of people can't walk in them and you just look stupid. While we were in London, we went to Greenwich and we went to the Cutty Sark. Now, last time I visited that, I was like 8 and it was burnt to a cinder. And it looks really good and we were going to go in it, but it's £14 to have a look under the boat. What the fuck? We went into the gift shop and you can see more or less all of it from the gift shop. Why the fuck would I pay nearly 15 quid to go under it and have a look? You can go on the deck as well, but London prices, it's ridiculous. I find attractions down there are so expensive. They're just money grabbing bastards and I refuse to pay it. We were going to go on, but I was like, no chance am I paying that. That's a meal out. There's no way I could buy a burger for that. And it doesn't even fucking go anywhere. It wouldn't be so bad if you're getting on it and going across the Thames, but it's just fucking stuck on a bit of concrete. Tossers. I'm so miserable. I'm like sure I've got the mind of an old man. Not in a pervy way, like in a grumpy way. Anyway, that's my rant, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye!